morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 55, day 5 of our review, and I'm going to ask you to please subscribe. So, we are reviewing 5 lessons, 5, count them, 5 lessons each day. And the practicing formula, suggested for us to do is for the 5 lessons, spend at least 2 minutes each day on all of them. 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there. Do it with your eyes closed. Then if any one of the lessons, or more really are speaking to you, calling to you, then spend more than that on them, on that particular lesson. So, and again, it doesn't say meditate, but it's really hinting for us to do that with our eyes closed, to go within and to see these lessons as they are meant to be for us. And then I just want to go back again to the introduction for the review because I love it, and it's telling us again that the purpose of learning is to enable you to bring the quiet, the peace with you, and to be able to heal all distress and turmoil. Okay, and we don't do this by separating ourselves. We do this by joining in with all of our brothers, with all of our sisters, and just bring peace with us wherever we go, just like God. So the word of the day is seeing. It is mentioned in one way, one form or another in all of the 5 lessons for today. The first one, very obviously, I'm determined to see things differently. And it tells us what we know, that what I'm seeing now are but signs of disease, disaster, and death, war, turmoil, unrest. This is what I'm currently seeing with my body eyes all around me. But I'm determined to see something other than that. I am determined to see peace. See how many times I'm saying see? The very fact that I can see such things as the turmoil, the disaster, because that's not what God created, is proof that I do not understand God. I do not understand what this world really is. And it is indeed a mask, a cover-up for what is real. So therefore, I don't understand this world. I don't understand God's Son. What I see tells me that I do not know who I am. Now, throughout the course, it often says what I am. And I use who I am and what I am interchangeably. The course does as well. What am I? Well, in truth, I am spirit. We are spirit. That is our true essence of who we are. But in addition to that, who am I? I am the sinless, guiltless, perfect child of God. So if who feels better, use it. If what feels better, use it. Remember, words are tools. They're inadequate at best, and we use them to the best of our ability to get to the goal that we all will achieve. Still, lesson 1 of the review, I'm determined to see things differently. I'm determined to see the witnesses to the truth in me rather than those that show me an illusion of myself, not who I really am, not what I really am, but just a figment of my own imagination. And what I see now is a form of vengeance because I am filled with attack thoughts. So the world that I see is not a representation of loving thoughts. It's a representation of all of the attack thoughts that are within me that I am projecting outward. It is anything but a reflection of God and the love of His Son. I want to see different from that. I want to be able to see as God would have me see. It's my own attack thoughts that give rise to this picture that I am seeing, and my loving thoughts will save me from this perception, this sight I have of the world. The third lesson in our review is I can escape this world by giving up attack thoughts, because those attack thoughts are having me see a form of vengeance, and I'm ready to let them go. The lesson, the text portion says, herein lies salvation. Here is our freedom. Give up the attack thoughts. There's nowhere else that I will find my freedom except through releasing every attack thought. And it says this wonderful line, as forgiveness allows love to return to my awareness, I will see a world of peace and safety and joy. And that is what I choose to see, this vision of a real world. And it is this I choose to see in place of what I look on now. So the release from my attack thoughts on myself also. Remember, I'm not just attacking outward, I'm attacking first and foremost within. And I can decide to see peace and safety and joy. The fourth lesson, I do not perceive my own best interest. Well, perceive is just another word for see. I don't see my own best interests. And how could I recognize them, my best interests, when I do not know, here it is again, who I am? I'm lost in the illusion of identity, a little I identity. My true identity is a big old capital I. You've all heard me say this many times. If you're new this year, buckle up. It's going to come around again and again. So I want to release all of these attack thoughts, allow forgiveness to wash over me, and then I will be able to see my own best interests. I have a guide who will lead me there. My guide is the Holy Spirit. So I'm willing to follow the guide that God has given me. The fifth lesson for our review is I do not know what anything is for. And of course, how could I? Because to me, the purpose of everything is what this lesson is saying, is to prove that my illusions are real. Well, my illusions will never be real. They can't. They can never be real because they're based on a false premise. They're based on fear. Smoke and mirrors, clouds, illusions, curtains around me, none of it is real. So the purpose of everything from my ego point of view is to prove to me that my illusions are real. And of course, again, that is not real. That's never going to work. And it's for this purpose that I attempt to use everything, because there's a wonderful line in the text. Would I prefer to be right or happy? Well, right now I'm defending a thought system. So I want to be right. So I want to prove what I think everything is for, but I do not know what anything is for in truth. So because I don't know that, I don't recognize my purpose. I don't recognize the purpose of the world. Here it is, spoiler alert. The purpose of everything is to heal, and healing is salvation. The purpose of everything is forgiveness, healing, salvation, all synonymous. And the lesson text part says, let me open my mind to the world's real purpose by withdrawing the one I have given it and learning the truth about it. Now, just one more thing. This lesson, I do not know what anything is for. When we had it originally, it was lesson 25. I said this is a reworking, because remember the lessons are repetitive. And this lesson, I do not know what anything is for, is a repetition framed in a different way of I have given everything I see all the meaning it has for me. So that is why we have just woven that one word, see, into all 5 lessons. So I hope this was helpful. I had a good time, and I hope you did as well. So please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, please pray for all of us to see clearly now. Okay? Namaste.